Hey, this is Aaron with Aaron G Photography. And a lot of people ask, well, how fun is photography? Well, I love photography. You know what it is for me, it's capturing people's memories and things that they can cherish for a lifetime. You know, one thing about photography that I do is I don't just take pictures of, put them in a strict pose and take the photo. We do poses and we do portraits from individual families. But what I love is what they call journalistic or candid, really, photography, where you can go along and really capture some great memories. And that's why I love location portraiture more than anything. I mean, studio portraiture is great. You can control lighting, but going on location and doing that type of photography really is something that excites me very much. And it also brings in the personality. For instance, if you're having somebody who loves cars, well, what's going to make them smile and enjoy that session more than being around cars? If you have somebody who loves flowers or loves gardening, well, why not put them in a location and in a setting doing a session around gardens and flowers and things like this? It brings out the personality of the person. And that is something that I love to do. You know, when we do little kids, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to have them where they like having fun. Just did this family not too long ago, and their kids love to play on the playground. And so what better way to do portraits than to actually do some of them right there on the playground? And so we did some of those. In fact, this one over here, I'm going to bring up a couple of these, and all these shots were really good, but there's a couple shots that just really, this one right here. Now, you probably can't see it as good as that. In fact, if you want to see all these images of my portfolio, go to aarongphotography.xyz, and you'll be able to actually see my portfolio, my location portraiture portfolio. But this one was so good because, the dad was having a fun time just pushing his son, and he just looks back, and the expression of joy around his face is just amazing. I mean, that is just the type of photograph I love to catch. And the family photos, like this one right here, it was just a good day. It was a good time. One thing we like to do is we like to make the photo session fun, especially if there's children involved. We want to make it fun. If it's just adults, we want to make it relaxing, because I like to get those natural poses. I like to get those natural smiles. And then after you do the photography, there's times that you got to go do some editing as well. And so I use Lightroom and Photoshop to do some editing. Now, I keep my editing natural. Now, there's some photographers that go out there and they do editing to the point that it's an imaginary land. I saw one not too long ago where it was a wedding and they're standing on like a gravel road, and they put a pond up in Photoshop next to them with the reflections in the pond. Now, it was a cool picture, but here's the problem. What happens in the future if maybe their children want to visit the location where they got married, and they'll be going, there was a pond here. I know there was a pond here because I saw the photo and the reflection in the pond. Well, there was never a pond there ever. Or I've seen one not too long ago where they used a sunset background with the sun way back in the west going this way, but you can see the trees behind them. The sun was actually midday hitting the trees. So they look very unnatural. If that's something you're going for, hey, that's something we can do. But I like more natural. I want to accent what God has made, what God has created, and capture that and capture those memories. So even when I do the editing, I'm going to edit it to the point where it's more natural, because I believe you should be a great photographer. You can do the most of your lighting, composition, everything while you're taking the image, and then be a good editor. And then, of course, we put it in a gallery, we deliver it to people online, and just love doing photography. So if you are looking for location portraiture from individual to families, then that includes, of course, seniors as well. Go online and book us. But we also do business. We do marketing. That could be products or food. We do headshots, group shots. We also do real estate, home listings, realtor headshots, and we also do for sale by owner home listings as well. That helps them out. And of course, we do event photography. That includes awards, conferences, things like that. And so if you are looking for a photographer, we just ask you to give us a call and let us capture your memories. Hey, if you like what you watch, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications of other videos. Thank you for watching. God bless and good shooting.